Oftentimes in a corporate setting, I get asked a lot of questions about what's the most important thing that we need to be mindful of as a startup business, knowing that in the future we want to be able to secure capital from prospective investors, and at some point we may want to sell. And there are two words that I always repeat over and over again that are very, very important, and that is due diligence. So you always want to start your company being very mindful of what's to come in the future. So what does that mean? It means that if you're starting a business with a partner, make sure you have a founder's agreement, make sure your company is set up, whether it's an LLC, a corporation, whatever it may be. Get something set up so that you have limited liability and you can outline the roles and responsibilities of the partners. Number two is with respect to these types of agreements, make sure that there's a working relationship that's feasible. In other words, if you're both 50-50 owners and you're the only two individuals on the board of directors, make sure that you have a third person in there that can come in and make determinations when the two of you are deadlocked. Because when I see deadlock provisions and no party winds up the winner or one party has to sell to the other, it's such an unfortunate outcome. Beyond that, always think about papering everything. So what do I mean by that? If you're getting ready to go to an investor, even if it's going to be 2 years down the road, or you're looking for a friends and family round, or you're looking to eventually sell your business, the first thing these companies are going to want to do is, or a VC is going to want to do is to say, let me inspect your books and records. Are you keeping your accounting straight? Are all your documents in order? Are you filed properly? Are you registered properly? Are you paying your taxes? Another thing that I often see is, do you have your IP registered? Many businesses, they start small, they figure, well, I don't need to register a trademark, or maybe this copyright's not important. You know what? People are going to want to know about that. They're going to want to know about how you're protecting your business. Same thing with employees. Do you have contracts with your employees? Does it show what the relationship is, or is everything sporadic and all over the place? Do you have contracts with vendors? Is it very clear? Do you have any litigations? You may have heard me speak on other videos before about the idea of arbitration, having arbitration provisions in all of your agreements, not so much to avoid the system, but because disputes do arise and they do happen, and it's better off if you can at least keep it out of a public court docket, because believe it or not, there are going to be scenarios where your court case starts coming up at the top of Google searches. So if you can avoid something like that, it's something you really want to do. Due diligence, a very, very important aspect of any business operating for profit, and especially if you ever think you may want to be acquired, you may want to merge or raise capital in the future. If you found this video helpful, feel free to comment, like, and share. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out. Thanks.